Yo, what's up, my people? How you guys doing out there? I made a post yesterday on Instagram and I said that I didn't even have enough time to promote my video or anything. I haven't been able to be on social media or anything like that. And this is a prime example, man. I have a whole studio at home, cameras, microphones, lighting, and everything. And here I am, 4 something in the morning, trying to make a video. Because I really wanted to explain why I made the song that I got a song coming out today. It's called Miss Them Days, featuring Jokes and Genesee. And I really wanted to explain to you guys and get in detail of why I made the song and why I made the video the way I did. I really wanted to explain so you guys could get a feel of where I was at and what space I was in when I was making it, you know. I'm on my way to work right now, so I don't have too much time, man. And by the time I get off work, it's already gonna be too late. So I kind of just wanted to get with you guys real quick. So I want to start off when I first heard the beat. Man, I heard this beat and I fell in love with it. It's obviously a sample of Juicy, but I was on Instagram and I saw that the Underground Chemist, shout out to the Underground Chemist, he had posted like a link to his beat page. And so I followed the link and I went on there and started listening to beats, and I heard it and I was like, man, this is dope. And I'm the type of person, if you follow me and you know me, I do not like samples. I do not mess with samples. I hate samples. I only did one sample and I cleared it. I actually got it cleared. So I went through all the trouble to do it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make the song and I'm not gonna clear the sample. I'm just gonna go for it. Whatever happens, happens, you know. Which actually ended up leading to me doing songs with a whole bunch of other samples. I'm gonna put out a mixtape / EP with like 5 or 6 songs, and they're all samples. Anyways, so I heard the song and I automatically thought of Juicy, you know. I automatically thought, like, man, it was so dope the way Biggie flipped that. And then I thought to myself, like, man, you know what, I could do that. Like, I want to make a song like that. And then I started thinking about what's the other dude's name? CNG, I think his name is. I heard him flip that sample too, but the way he flipped the sample, I was like, man, you know what, that's why we get clowned a lot. As Chicanos, as Mexicans, we get clowned a lot because we don't do justice when we flip these samples. We don't do justice to the songs when we put songs out like that. I'm not saying he's trash or nothing, but if you're gonna flip a sample, you gotta come and you gotta do it correct. You know what I mean? Biggie made a classic out of that. So if you're gonna follow it up with something, you gotta follow it up with something decent. Not saying you have to make the song better than Biggie did. However, I think that you have to make it at least decent enough for people to respect it, you know? So I thought to myself, nah, I'm not gonna do it, because how can you ever come close to what Biggie did, you know? So I sat there for a little bit and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try it. I believe in myself. I had that much faith in myself. So I hit up Underground Chemist. We made a deal for the beat. I bought the beat off of him, and then I went to work, man. So the vibe that I was feeling, like, you know, it's called I Miss Them Days. And I just wanted to write about, like, the good feeling back in the days. Like, so I started off kind of deep though. I ended up, I was going in one direction and I ended up in a whole different direction by the end of the song. But I just started talking about, you know, memories and stuff, and life, just the way life happened as I remember it. And I just, like, started going in. But when I'm writing, I'm still thinking about Biggie. Like, man, like, I gotta make this sound dope. I gotta come with skill, but I also have to be explaining something at the same time. And then with that, I have to have a good vibe, you know what I mean? So I made sure that the vibe was good. So I start going into the song, boom, 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 write the hook. I wrote the hook, but I'll tell you this, man, I only thought of one person when I was writing this hook, and it was Jokes. I wrote the hook and Jokes made it his own. Like, he came in and killed it, man. He came in and killed it. So what I wanted to do, well, I wrote the song. It is what it is. You're gonna hear the lyrics. I can't explain to you too much until you hear the song. But I wrote the song, and I wanted a grown person vibe on it. I didn't want to make it like, oh, I remember we were going at it with these people when we were young, and gang wars and slanging and trapping and fucking, you know. I mentioned this little stuff here and there, but I didn't want to make it about gang life and hood life, you know. I wanted to make it like just real grown-up music, man. When you hear the song, you have to be a grown-up to understand this song. You have to be mature. You have to be at a point in life where you're like, you'll understand what I'm saying when you hear it, man. You have to be very, very mature. This is grown-up music to me, and that's what I was trying to make. On top of making grown-up music, I also wanted a feel-good vibe for the summer, man. I wanted to make sure that we have a song that could take us out at the end of summer, just something you could just throw on in your ride and feel good to and enjoy it, you know. And I think I accomplished that. I really, really do. I can't, man, I could listen to the song like 10 times in a row, and usually I don't really like my music like that enough to listen 10 times in a row, but I really, really enjoyed the song. I think I really, really accomplished that. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a story, how the video came about. And I'm trying to hurry up. I really wanted to explain a lot more, but I can't. I'm about to start work right now in a little bit. How the video came up, you know. So we're at my cousin's baby shower. My cousin, Robert Valdez, he just recently passed away. Rest in peace. He was alive at the moment, and at that moment he was alive, and we were sitting around, we're drinking, and we're with my family. And I had a rough draft of this song because I recorded this song in my studio that I just built. This is my first song that I recorded there in my studio. So I tell my cousin, look, check this out, man, and I play it for him. While I'm writing this song, I mentioned my homie Crook, my two cousins, my uncle and my dad. My two cousins got shot and killed. And my cousin Robert, that just recently passed away, he was like this with them, like very, very close. Like they've been, I mean, I know they're cousins, but they've been best friends ever since they were born, you know. And they lived together. They were more like brothers. They weren't even cousins. So I showed him this song because I knew he was gonna love the fact that I put his cousins in it. My cousins Emilio and Gabriel. So I show him the song, and once he hears it, I say, Emilio and Gabriel, my Uncle Joe too. Man, he lost it. Like he got up and he was like, hey, did you guys hear that? And he's telling my other family, like, did you guys hear that? He just mentioned Spooks and Flacco. That's my cousin's hood name, Spooks and Flacco. And he was like, man, that's tight, that's tight. And it gave me chills because I knew he was gonna have that reaction because he's so close to them, you know. And sorry, it gets me choked up, man. And he loved that. He loved that I did that. And I remember that moment. He's like, man, we got to do the video like this. We got to do the video like that. And you know, he was hyped for the song. He was like really, really looking forward to it. Well, not too long after my cousin lost his life, he himself got shot and killed, you know. And man, that was very, very hard because I was really, really close to my cousin. It wasn't one of them things where you don't see your cousin for like 10 years or 5 years or however. I was very close to him. I had a very, very good relationship. Me and my brothers both we were close cousins. It wasn't one of those distant cousin things. So I had a very, very hard time with his passing. And which is like, it contributes to some of the reason why I haven't been on social media, why I haven't went out and did too many things, you know. It was just dealing with a lot, trying to spend time with my family, with his sisters and his mom, and you know, just you know, trying to be the best cousin that I can be, and it makes you realize, you know, I still have his sisters alive, and want to be close to my family before they're gone. I mean, I lost 3 cousins, like really back to back to back, you know, and it hurt. So when I was first gonna make the music video, I wanted to reenact everything that I was saying in the song. You know, I wanted to get like young homie growing up and chilling in the hood, and you know, playing ding dong ditch, drinking 40s, and hollering at females, you know. But when my cousin passed away, all I could think about was him and how happy he was, you know. So right before he passed away, probably like 2 years in a row, he and I had got together, and we said, you know what, we haven't had a barbecue with all of the family in a long time. Whenever we kicked it, it was only me, him, and my brothers, you know. And we started this thing that we're gonna get together every year and barbecue, either for Father's Day or Mother's Day. And we had already did it 2 years in a row. So after he passed away, we had already been, well, before he passed away, we had already been talking about the next barbecue that's coming up. And he passed away, and he passed away like right before the next barbecue was supposed to come up. Well, I was talking to his sisters and his mom about it, and they were telling me that his birthday was coming up, that we should have a barbecue on the day of his birthday, you know, and instead of Mother's Day or Father's Day. So I decided that in his memory and the way he felt when I showed him the song and he heard his cousins' names, like, I just wanted to honor his memory, you know. So we had a barbecue with all of my family, and we shot the music video there. I made sure to have all his nieces and nephews and his kids in the shot. We got together, and I bought all kinds of games, like Giant Connect 4, like the cornhole, you know, baseball, like I just got all kinds of games. I wanted the kids to have fun. I wanted the kids to be kids, and I wanted them to enjoy themselves, and I wanted to capture the happiness and joy in their faces, and gather. I wanted to capture the moment. I wanted to capture just what it is to be a little kid, the vibe and energy. I wanted to capture all of that on camera, and so I think that we accomplished that, and I think it worked out very well. We were able to capture the energy, we were able to capture the vibe, put it on camera, and we're just celebrating my cousin, you know. And at the end, we released balloons for him. It was his birthday. We had a cake with his picture on it, and I wanted to, if you listen to the hook feels like so joyful. My son Steven shot it, put that video together, so you remember what it's like being a little kid. You remember what it's like running around the park. You remember what it's like going down the slide, and some of you that are close to your family, you remember what it's like barbecuing and being close to your family. You remember what it's like just not having to care in the world and chilling with your cousins, you know. And that's what I wanted to capture, and my son did very good job of that. So that's the vibe of the music video, and I wanted to drop it on 8/24 because it's Kobe's day, and Kobe's my favorite player of all time. So it's another significant day for me, and it's the end of summer, man. This is the last month of summer this year, and I really wanted to take us out with the good vibe at the end of summer. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys, because I haven't been able to be online. I haven't been able to talk about the making of my album or the song or anything with you guys. I haven't really been able to do none of that because I've been so busy with work, my new job and whatnot, that I just haven't been able to do that, and I wanted to get on here and explain to you guys real quick how I feel, what the vibe was, and you know, just explain where I'm at the moment with the music. And I hope you guys enjoy it, man. It's about to drop today at 3:30 on my YouTube channel at Baker's Dozen Media. It's called the title's gonna be FKM Miss Them Days, featuring Jokes and Genesee. And I hope you guys just vibe out, man. Vibe out, catch the vibe to it. It's the end of summer vibe. There's still enough time for you to play it with your top down. If you got a convertible, put your windows down and just blast it out your speakers. But show me some love, man. Show me some love, and I hope that I can say I made another classic with this song right here, man. It's a real grown-up vibe, and if you're grown, when you hear the song, you understand what I mean. So I got to get to work though, man. Hope you guys have a good one. Thank you guys for supporting always. Sorry that I haven't been around and I haven't been able to release any content or music, but hey, man, just know that I'm here and I'm not done. Life happens sometimes, you know. Thank you all, man. Much love and respect. Stay solid and stay blessed.